Welcome to the Simplex-Weather tutorial video, about how to use Simplex-Weather, its icons, buttons, and more. About the application: since the application requests data from servers, it is important to provide an internet connection for the application. Alright, let's get started. Basically, even though the application is a weather forecasting app, it still can be used for alternative purposes. Entering the name of a city will display basic information, such as sunrise local time, sunset local time, what time it is local time at all, population size, and latitude and longitude data. So, if you're simply wondering what time it is in Tokyo, type in Tokyo, filter by country if you need to, and you'll see the local date and time. We'll look at that soon. But let's not be in such a hurry, let's start at the beginning. The app basically consists of two screens, the main screen, and the weather data screen. On the main screen you can see a Find Me button, and underneath an icon section, and a search field section. Firstly, the green Find Me button. When you click the button, if you haven't set it up before, you'll be asked if you agree to give your location to the app. Depending on your mobile device, there are 2 or 3 pop-up options to choose from: allow, or deny, or always allow, allow for now, deny. It's important to note that whichever you choose, you can change this later in settings of your phone, under Manage Apps, Manage Permissions, or similar. If the location query is successful, the desired data will be displayed after a few seconds. Troubleshooting in case of a timeout message. It's worth checking that you have a working internet connection, and the permission set to the app for location data. After changing the location permission, you may need to restart the app. As you can see, in my case the Find Me works properly, the data has arrived. The blurred image is set only in this demo for privacy reasons. The app displays the data with nice and sharp pixel resolution. OK. Let's move on. On the left-hand side, the greater than 1m is a checkbox icon. You can select or deselect it. If this checkbox is selected, clicking on the Find Me button again will display the data for the city nearest to you, with a population of 1 million or more. This greater than 1m checkbox also plays a role in searching by city in the search field section. More on that soon. But for now, let's stick to the icons. On the right you can see the settings icon. This simply allows you to set the language. There are 4 options to choose from: English, Spanish, Hungarian, and German. Now let's focus on the search field section with text input field and country filter. In the search field you can specify any location by name, and the application will display its data. The results are listed in the format: city name, comma, country code. If you have correctly entered the name of the city you are looking for, but cannot find it in the suggested list, you may want to change the global filter, globe icon, to the country in which the city you are looking for is located. As it is possible that the name of a city you are looking for is used by several other cities or areas in several countries. This is where the country filter comes into play, and in fact the use of a country filter is recommended for searches, as it allows for a specific search and suggestion of results. To use the country filter, click on the globe icon. A small window pops up which consists of 3 parts. The text input part, where you can add the specific country's Alpha 2 code. If you don't know the Alpha 2 code by heart, click on the info icon, and the list of countries will show up. Let's find for example the Alpha 2 code for United Kingdom. It's GB. OK, let's close this info window. And type GB into the text input field. The text input field is not case sensitive, you can use small or capital letters as well. As I mentioned before, this country filter pop-up consists of 3 parts. The first one was the text input field, and the second one is the delete filter button, and the third one is the enable filter button. Let's enable it for now. Please do remember, the best practice says, first set the country filter, then search for location. Let's see the weather of Salisbury, United Kingdom. Here we go. Click on it, and the data will be displayed. You can see the time of sunrise and next to it the time of sunset. The population is around 45,000, latitude and longitude data, and the local time. OK, now let's focus on the weather data screen. To view the weather data, click on the thermometer icon below, which will take you from the main screen to the forecast screen. The darker card shows the current weather data. For help with the displayed weather icons, click on the information icon in the top left corner of the screen. OK, let's go back. The bottom half of the screen, the purple-like boxes, represent the upcoming weather for the next 5 days for that location. Please note that temperatures are in Celsius, not in Fahrenheit. Let's go back to the main screen. Click on the location on the bottom of the screen. I mentioned earlier that the greater than 1M icon also has an effect on the city search. If I try now to search for Salisbury with greater than 1M checked, it will not return any results, because there are no results to display for that name in that country, where the population is at least 1 million. Another example, let's clear the country filter. Type London. As you can see, there are several suggestions shown global. If I stay global, but check the greater than 1 million, only 2 items are listed, both in United Kingdom. London and Greater London. Actually, Greater London forms the core of a larger metropolitan area with larger population that extends as far as 45 miles from the center. So you can see that the greater than 1M also has an effect on the search field, providing you an extra quick filter option. This brings us to the end of the demo. This was too much information at once, so I suggest you watch this tutorial video several times if any part is not clear. And if you have any further questions, please visit the website upverse.pythonanywhere.com. Thank you for watching.